Welcome to Callawegin Fly Fishing with Robert Smart. Now, here's Robert.
Greetings. We're going to do something a little different in this video. I'm going to tie a size 14 stimulator. It's a mayfly imitation. It's a parachute, but instead of tying the parachute up on a post high, I'm going to tie this parachute low in the body. Now, I've seen a couple guys do it. It's not very common, but it lowers that parachute, and I think it looks more realistic, like front legs, and it'll hold the fly more stable. It won't tend to roll sideways at all, I don't think. It's a little tricky, but not too bad. So it's an approach I've been wanting to try for a while, so we'll give it a shot. So here we go. We're going to tie a lower body parachute stimulator. Okay. We're going to tie this mayfly stimulator pattern. The difference with this is I'm going to attempt to tie the parachute down on the body instead of up on a post. It'll make it more stable and probably look a little more realistic. This is on a size 14. For the tail, take this Coeur de Leon. Tie that on top, pull them up a little and help keep them centered. Got these new scissors, work really well, Mr. Slick. Very sharp. Now for ribbing, I'm going to use some of this bright red tinsel. Okay. Now for the body dubbing, just going to use a little bit of gray, kind of like on an Adams. That forward. Bring our ribbing forward. Anchor that off. Okay. Next, I'll find the hackle that I was using. There we go. Trim off the barbs on the base instead of stripping it. Make them hold a little better. Okay, tie on our hackle. Next, I'm going to take a little tiny bit of black dubbing for kind of a thorax. You don't want too much. You want this pretty thin, or you're going to have trouble wrapping that hackle. You don't want it too bulky. Okay. And next, I'm going to take a little deer hair. For the wing. Put that in my stacker. And that wing about a body length. Some loose wraps. And tighten that down. Like that. Grab all that, cut it off. Trim that down a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna put a couple whip finishes here on top. Bring my thread forward. Build that head up a little. There's a straggler. A whip finish. Okay. And here's the tricky part. Let's see if it works. Last time I tied this, I had too much bulk in the body. We'll see about this time. I think it's going to work. Wrap that around. Three or four times. Pull it good and tight. Let that hang. Now, find it. I'm going to anchor that parachute with some UV. Put on a liberal amount. Hopefully that'll hold. Okay. Cook that down some. Okay, see if that's got it. Appears to. Trim off that hackle. Now, this deer hair is sticking up a little high. Higher than I want. So what I'm going to do, put another drop of UV on top. Hold them deer hair down. Yeah, that makes them lay flatter. Okay. Not too bad. Some kind of straggler there. There we have it. A lower body parachute on a stimulator. I think that'll make things ride real well. See how she works.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe.